Whatever she said, then I'm that. If this here rocks to y'all, then you that. Whatever she said, then I'm that. If this here rocks to y'all, then you that.
Hey, what up, G Team? It is Major G, and today I'm going to be doing something that I should have gotten on some time ago, which is the Cars 3 teaser trailer. Now, I am a big, shouldn't come as a surprise to the G Team, but I am a big fan of Cars. Cars is actually one of my favorite movies, and it's one of the reasons I decided to move out west, and when I was moving out west, drive out west. And I actually, one of the cool things about being where I am in Arizona is that I live probably about an hour and a half away from the town that Radiator Springs was based on, which was Seligman. It's a small town called Seligman, Arizona. I'm actually planning on, at some point, I'm going to do a video, like a travel video, like a That Place from Somewhere video, about Seligman and its relation to cars. And one of the cool things about Seligman is that they actually embrace it. There's some places in there that are cars themed. They actually have like a tow mater out there. They have there's a hotel with or a motel. There's a motel with like all the with a lightning and tow mater or mater, lightning and mater painted on the side of it. But yeah, I mean, like in terms of the town itself was based on Seligman. But some of the stuff that you find in the town was kind of a hodgepodge of things from Route 66. So the town itself is based on Seligman, and there's a building in Seligman that's very much like the Leaning Tower of Tires. What's that guy's name? The Italian forklifters. The Italian forklifts repair place. There's a building that looks exactly like that sells like all sorts of outdoor gear. Or well, they sell outdoor gear now. But like, what was it? It was, who had the neon? It was the stoner, I think. Either the stoner? Was it the stoner who had the neon lights? Whoever had the neon lights was actually based on a town, based on the string of motels which is in Tucumcari, New Mexico, and there is like the big Cadillacs that you see in the background. Those are from somewhere, I think in Arizona. I want to say it's somewhere out by Phoenix, but on Route 10, but I can't, or not Interstate 10, but I can't remember specifically where it is. And then the Porsche, God, I can't, what was her name? Dottie or Dolly? God, I'm terrible with names. But the Porsches hotel, with the cones, the Cozy Cone. The Cozy Cone is actually based on a small chain of hotels or motels, a small chain of motels that are shaped like teepees. And there's like 2 left in the country, and one of them is in Holbrook, which is a little bit southeast of where I live. And that is actually on Route 66. And then now the town itself is based on Seligman, Arizona, but the location, if you actually look at the map of where Radiator Springs is actually where Peach Springs is. And so yeah, it's kind of and Seligman and Peach Springs are both on Route 66. Peach Springs is right in who is it? Hualapai? I think it's Hualapai. I believe it's in Hualapai land, which is a Native American reservation. Peach Springs is fairly small. There's not really anything there, um, but I mean you can drive through it. It is right on 66. But yeah, that's essentially what that is. So I mean, it's based on Seligman, but the location and the name are based on Peach Springs, Arizona. And yeah, so I love Cars. Now, I never actually saw Cars 2, and that was because it went in such a different direction than the reason I like Cars. Which was the whole super spy thing. Like apparently Lightning goes to Europe and becomes a super spy, which was just like, oh my god, no, no, why are you doing this? No. So yeah, yeah. So I'm hopefully they get back to the roots with Cars 3. I read the little synopsis on the YouTube page, and it looks like they're probably going to do that. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start this now. Let's go ahead and check this out. And I should probably actually go ahead and turn this up. And then turn that down a little bit. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Here we go. Cars 3 official teaser trailer. Is that a Chevy? Whoa, look at... Oh my god, is Lightning becoming the old man now? Is he the new Hudson oh my god. Yo. What was that? I keep wanting to say Hudson Hawk, but that's a movie. It was called Hudson Hornet. The Hudson Hornet. He's the new Hudson Hornet. Okay. So I guess, wow. Wow. So yeah, that definitely changes everything. Because based on what I'm seeing there, it looks like Lightning is going to become the new Hudson Hornet. Um, which, if you don't remember, Hudson Hornet was Doc in Radiator Springs, and Doc was out of racing because he had a really bad crash, and by the time he got fixed, he was an old man, and they just wouldn't put him back in the race. He couldn't compete with the new guys, and that's what it's looking like. It's looking like I saw a bunch of like Chevy Corvette looking cars in there, and wow, wow. What was it, Corvettes? Yeah, I think those were Corvettes. I saw a bunch of Corvette and Camaros. Corvettes and Camaros is what I was seeing. So yeah, it looks like Lightning is going to become the new Hudson Hornet, and he's going to get knocked out of a race, and he may have to end his career. That's wow. I don't want to say that's awesome, but this is the direction I kind of wanted them to go in, keeping with the true nature of Cars, or at least in some part of it. So I am quite excited by this. That is cool. That I'm glad they're going back to it, which unfortunately means I may have to watch Cars 2 just to find out what's going on. So yeah. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. By the way, another thing I'm glad about Cars 3 with, and this is a small thing, is that Owen Wilson, if they're going to, most likely, they're going to stick with Owen Wilson. And Owen Wilson's been having some personal troubles for the last few years. So I'm just glad to see him getting back on his feet. I'm glad to see that he's back on his feet and after his troubles, like he did that disaster movie. What was not disaster movie, but survival movie. The one where he was with his family in like the Philippines or something, and or Cameroon, and no, not Cameroon. Cameroon's in Africa. Cambodia. It was like the Philippines or Cambodia or something like that. Some Asian country. I can't think of it off the top of my head. And there was like he was brought there by his job. He was brought there for work, and he brought his entire family. And like as soon as he got there, like they had this huge revolution, and like all the Asian people, all the people of the country started killing all the white people and all the rich people. So and they had to try and get out of the country, and that was a pretty good movie. So I know he did that one after he had that he had his troubles, and now he's going to be in Cars 3, which is good. And I hope this is gonna be as good as it looks. And I hope success for him too. So yeah, what'd you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
Yeah.